How a Sigma INFJ destroys a narcissist. That's the title of this video. The Sigma INFJ is a rare blend of independence and deep empathy. They walk their path quietly, blending introverted intuition with fierce personal integrity. INFJ have an uncanny ability to read people. They can sense dishonesty, emotional manipulation, and narcissistic tendencies almost immediately. Rather than react immediately, Sigma INFJs observe. In short, they are silent observers. They study the narcissist, learning patterns and weaknesses while maintaining an outward calm. Narcissists thrive on attention and control. They bait others with charm, manipulation, or even victimhood, seeking emotional supply. Unlike many, the Sigma INFJ doesn't fall easily for these tactics. Their inner compass, guided by authenticity, keeps them guarded. When a narcissist looks at an INFJ, they see calm, detached awareness. They see a calm mirror, a mirror that doesn't reflect what they want to see: admiration and submission. Sigma INFJ are skilled at setting energetic boundaries. They don't always need to explain or defend themselves. Their absence speaks volumes, so they set boundaries without words. Now, for a INFJ, the emotional intelligence prevents them from internalizing a narcissist projection or blame. Now, this is also another way they destroy the narcissist. So, rather than engage in emotional warfare, the Sigma INFJ begins to slowly withdraw. They quietly withdraw. This absence of reaction confuses and disarms the narcissist. The narcissist's growing frustration is also one way they are destroyed by the Sigma INFJ. The narcissist becomes agitated. The usual tactics, that is guilt, shame, flattery, fail to penetrate the INFJ's defenses. Although INFJs are deeply empathetic, Sigma INFJs use discernment. They know when empathy becomes enabling and they stop giving it. The INFJ sees past the narcissist's mask. They recognize the inner insecurity disguised as arrogance. INFJ may use quiet logic and insightful questions that expose the narcissist's inconsistencies, causing internal dissonance. Narcissists play games to elevate their ego. They refuse to engage in ego games. So, that's how they're destroyed by Sigma INFJs, when they refuse to engage in ego games, because narcissists play games all the time, mind games, to elevate their ego. So Sigma INFJs refuse to play, often ending the game before it begins. When confronted, a narcissist crumbles under introspection. INFJs subtly turn the spotlight back, forcing them to confront their own lies. The INFJ withdrawal of emotional supply, that is attention, validation, and presence, is like starvation for a narcissist. So when they withdraw the emotional supply, the narcissist is destroyed. They suffer, because to the narcissist, attention, validation, presence is everything. So another way the Sigma INFJ destroys the narcissist is through strategic silence. Silence is always one of the INFJ's strongest weapons. It denies the narcissist control, reaction, or closure. Again, when they speak, INFJs can call out behavior without raising their voice. Their calm truth is often more cutting than rage. They call out with calm precision. The Sigma INFJ's commitment to truth, fairness, and integrity exposes the narcissist's chaotic inconsistency. Unlike the narcissist's short-term power grabs, INFJs play the long game. Their patience is strategic and rooted in self-preservation. They play the long game. Again, the Sigma INFJ, they see through gaslighting. When the narcissist gaslights, the INFJ's intuition and strong sense of self shield them from confusion or self-doubt. INFJs protect their peace fiercely. They won't allow toxic emotions to take root in their psyche. Again, detachment, not revenge, is the INFJ's true weapon. It confuses the narcissist who expects drama and chaos. The narcissist's implosion when they face the Sigma INFJ is another way they get destroyed. When they're starved of supply and unable to control, the narcissist begins to unravel, often lashing out or moving on to easier targets. The INFJ's quiet strength, their quiet strength shocks the narcissist. What seemed like passivity was in fact strategy. The Sigma INFJ turns pain into purpose. They don't just survive the narcissist, they evolve beyond them. When it's time, the INFJs sever ties cleanly. They cut ties without guilt. They understand that protecting their soul is not cruelty, it's survival. INFJs don't need closure from the narcissist. They create it themselves, often in the form of deep inner healing. The INFJ's life becomes a reflection of growth, authenticity, and strength, something the narcissist cannot touch. So, true destruction doesn't come from revenge. It comes from thriving. So NFJs do exactly that. They destroy the narcissist by living free, by thriving, by being successful. By standing firm, the INFJ teaches others how to deal with narcissists with strength, silence, and self-respect. They teach through example. The INFJ legacy is that what remains after the narcissist is gone is that INFJ legacy, that is growth, wisdom, and peace. So the Sigma INFJ doesn't seek to boast. Their win is private, personal, and permanent. Every moment the narcissist occupied is reclaimed and redirected towards a meaningful, purpose-driven life. Now, the ultimate distraction is becoming irrelevant when the INFJ no longer thinks, speaks, or feels anything about the narcissist. That's the end. When the INFJ, the Sigma INFJ, does not think, does not speak, or does not feel anything about the narcissist, it means that's the end of that narcissist. They have destroyed the narcissist. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've learned a thing or two. Please do subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've not done so. All right. Make sure the notification bell is on. That way, every time I upload a new video, you get notified about it.